This is Steve Ridgel, and I'm going to share today my New Year's resolution. The first of the year comes Sunday, just a couple of days off. I will tell you this has basically been my New Year's resolution every year for the last, I think this is the seventh straight year. I've kind of done this for my resolutions. In fact, I write about it in my blog, I've written it in several places. Almost every year I preach this at the end of the year somewhere. This Sunday I'll be doing it at Hillcrest, 9 o'clock. I'm preaching for Hillcrest, our home congregation here in Abilene, and I'm talking about this. And I tell you, I stole this resolution from the Apostle Paul out of the book of Philippians. It's kind of been my theme for a long time now. And here's what Paul says. He basically says, here's the one thing I'm going to do. And the one thing he's going to do is actually three things, but Paul's a theologian, not a math guy. Here's what he says. I'm going to forget the past. I'm going to seek the goal of heaven, and I'm going to press on. I mean, that's basically what Paul says. He says it this way. Forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus. So that's my three things. I'm forgetting the past. Now, a couple of ways that matters. One is I'm not resting on the laurels of what's happened before. It's really easy to say I put in my, especially when you get as old as I am, to say I put in my time, I've done my work, let me enjoy everything, and I don't have to. Don't ever be that person. But I'm also going to say it's good for me and maybe good for you. Don't be chained to your past if you've made mistakes, if you've got broken relationships, if you've got sin, if other people's sin has affected you, move on. If Satan can't keep you engaged in your sin, he'll keep you tied up in somebody else's sin, or he'll keep you chained to that sin. Let your past go. And boy, seek the goal. Man, heaven's where we're going. It's real trendy these days to talk a lot about, the important thing is what we do here. And that is important. They are right. I don't believe Christianity is only for a faraway future that we can't see when we'll be in heaven. Of course, Christianity is also here and now. But I can't survive the here and now without looking at the then and there. I just can't. It's important to me to know that there is a place where God wipes away the tears, where I will see God face to face, where I will live forever, where there'll be no more tears, no more sorrow, no more pain. All of that matters to me. So I'm going to keep my eyes focused on heaven, and I'm going to press on. I'm going to fight. I'm going to choose. Well, I'm going to choose things like this: faith over fear, joy over depression, hope over despair, forgiveness over revenge, love over hate. That's how I'm going to press on. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do this next year. I'm letting go of the past even more fully. I'm keeping my eyes on the prize of heaven, and I'm going to go for it with everything I have. I think that's not a bad resolution for all of us that want to follow Jesus.